Hey, it's Ben here. In this video, I'm going to be doing a review and talking about the pros and cons of a new tool launching called Elementio. And this is a new lead generation and conversion software that allows you to take any piece of content or a web page, whether it's one you own or someone else's, and then turn it into a custom page that you own, and then that you can add different elements to. And the elements can include things like countdown timers or pop-up boxes or product images and things that are going to help build your list or maybe convert an affiliate product you're promoting, and a lot of other different uses. And I think it's best to actually go through and demonstrate this first so you can see exactly what I'm talking about if you're a little confused. And then I'll give my thoughts on just how effective a tool like this actually will be for, say, building your list or things like that. Now, this is a cloud software, so all I had to do there was just log into the dashboard. And one thing I do want to point out really quickly is, if you can tell, that there's a lot of effort put into just the login page, and you can tell that there's tons of effort put into the actual, what they call the UI design, or the user interface of the software. This is probably like the coolest user interface software that I've seen for any product I've reviewed this year. And the software, of course, still has to deliver, but that's a really good sign just right off the bat that we're dealing with people and developers. You can even see like there's news and updates here about what's coming up next, that they're committed to actually improving the product, and they don't want to just launch it and then there's no support tickets, or no one's answering support, or they don't want to add any new features that they promised. So this is a good sign that they put a lot of effort into it and really try to make a great experience. Okay, so to get started with Elementio, what you can do here is hit a new campaign button. And then what we can do is we're going to enter the destination link. So this is the link that we want to take, whether, say, for example, we were selling a podcasting course. And this is like a blog post that was trending, or we found that might be helpful to people who are interested in podcasting. So what we can do here is take this other person's link, and this is 100% legal, and then we can rebrand it with our own like product boxes or pop-ups and things like that to help buy our course that we're selling. So we just give it a name here. And also, before we type it in, I chose the custom link option, but also what they have here is this trending option that we can pick. And if we pick that, it's going to recommend some articles that have been actually trending or might produce a viral traffic. There's not really any way to sort these by niche or theme or anything like that. It's just some viral articles that they found that you might like. Now I'm going to click custom link here, and I'm going to put that podcasting one in, and then I'm going to hit load. Okay, so what you see here is here's the page again, but then up here we have this tab, and then we have this tab, and we're still inside the software. And what this tab does up here is this is what allows us to add all our different elements. So we have an element like a notify box. I'm going to go through these and show you what you get here. And what this does basically is you can enter a link, so say to our podcasting course. We're going to switch it to on, and we can style it however you want. You can actually have different animations, like it slides in when the person loads the page. I can slide out. You can add a delay to it here. We can play it to see what it might look like. Actually, that's a tutorial on how it works. And then we can click save. And then down here we have our pop-up box that can either slide in from left or right or things like that. And then down here we can preview how it might look. We can download the HTML of this page. We can clear it or start over again, for example. Now there's other ones that we can add, and there's ways to actually drag and drop these around. So if you don't like it right here, we can actually I think it works best if you kind of drag it over here. Now we can actually create polls. And what this is all going to do is this is going to give us a custom link. So it's going to give the link elementio.io/your account/ this new page that you created. So whenever we go to share this, we're going to be sharing it on, say, Facebook or an email campaign, for example. And instead of just curating this 10 best podcast microphone articles and then someone reads it, and then this blog, they get to capture their email address or try to get them to sell their course. What you can do is you'll have these custom pop-up boxes and polls and things like that to try to capture leads, and then you'll be able to use their content or their sales page to build your list or to help convert your product. So another thing that you can do here is, say we're promoting a product, we can click it here. Actually, that's what's gonna show what it does. But we can hit promote, and it's gonna give you an affiliate link. And then what that will do is, say once we get our affiliate link and say this is where the affiliate link goes to, this could be our custom Elementio page. In this case, we want to do something like a video box. This is another element that you can add. And what it will do here is that you can have like a video playing of your review. So if you created a bonus page, now you're sending people to the sales page, where you can send them to your now cloaked Elementio affiliate link for this, for example, the Big Diabetes Lie. This is the course we're promoting. And then instead of just sending them to the sales page, you can send them to that sales page and still get credit for the offer, but have these pop-ups around here that says, hey, if you missed it, make sure to check out Ben's bonuses that he's offering for the Diabetes Lie. Or check out my review of the course or what I thought. And that's going to help increase conversions too. So let's go through here and check out some of the other stuff you can do. You can add animated characters. So you can type out some course here. So check out Ben's podcasting course, for example. Give the link to the course. And then choose male or female characters. Switch it on. Save. And then now we have this little talking character over here. This animated guy dancing. And that's going to get people's attention. And it's kind of like a reminder that, oh, hey, remember you're interested in that podcast course you originally liked our Facebook page or our Twitter for. To learn podcasting stuff. Well, remember to check out our course over here while you're reading this great content that we're providing you. Some other stuff, you're going to get a lot of different elements over here. There's another one that's called a product box, and this will look like it doesn't have to be the iPhone, but you can have a title here, you can have a description, a discount. You can actually have a countdown clock, so it's another good thing if you're doing a promotion, for example. There's also the video box we went over. Now there's pop-ups and things like that to actually capture people's email address. Now I don't have time to go through like every single one and show them how it looks. I'm just going to give you the idea of what you're going to get and the kind of quality and things like that. But this is a way for you to add a pop-up here built in. There's on-exit pop-up. So if you're trying to leave the page, it will do an on-exit pop-up. There's countdown timers. And these look pretty cool as well. You can have countdown rings. You have a box, for example. And that would be what our countdown timer would look like. So this is really good, say, if you're promoting a product like that diabetes breakthrough. You can say, Ben's bonus is going to close down in this much, or the price is going to rise in this much. And that's going to really increase your conversions. Instead of just sending it to the same page everyone else is. Now you can take it to a whole nother level with scarcity and adding extra value and adding a review and things like that with the software. You can add images. You can add your own embed code if you want to have your own custom pop-up boxes or something like that. You can add retargeting pixels. And there's also a way to customize the metadata so it shows up as, instead of like elementio.io, and on Facebook, it will show up as, hey, Ben's podcasting content, or the top 10 best podcast microphones, or wherever it was that we were trying to share. And then what we do is you just hit publish, and it's going to show up over here in our campaigns. So I've been testing it out. I have a number of them already here. What we can do is do a responsive test. So this is all these elements that we saw, they are mobile responsive. You can shorten the URL. If you click the share button, what it will do here is allow you to directly share right to Twitter, Facebook, Google+. So there we go. There was our campaign name, and all we have to do is click login, and we can tweet it that way. If you want, you can just click the action button and then copy the link yourself. If you want to manually go ahead and post it to Facebook, you can copy the entire script even. And of course, you can go back and edit it or just view it to remind yourself what it looks like. And then to save time, you can also clone something. So if you have like a podcast element that you've added over and over again, instead of having to create every single page from scratch, you can just clone one of the campaigns that you made, one of the elements, and then just go ahead and quickly edit it and just put in a different link. For example, if you wanted to share a different podcasting content link, or a different affiliate product, but you wanted to still keep that same bonus package, but you didn't want to have to start over from complete scratch again when doing that. So that's basically how Elementio works. Now, as far as how effective I think this is, well, there's definitely some pros and cons to it. Now, the pro, I think, is definitely something that will help you. Everyone should be curating and sharing content, and of course, if you can use that to capture leads for yourself, or increase your pages, or remind people to get your product out there and buy it, this is definitely going to help. And of course, like I said before, it was very well done. They put a lot of effort into all the things. The animations look really good. They even said, like, before it launches, there's going to be even more elements you can add. They're not available now, as I'm doing my review a little bit ahead of time. So it's a very good software. There's no bugs or anything, and it can definitely help build your list. Now, the cons are that if you're on my list, you've probably seen like other softwares that are kind of similar to this, where they take a page and you can add a different element. There's not as many elements as this one. This one was designed just to do like the software and the pop-ups and the different elements like that. But maybe if you bought one, then you might not need another one. That's if you think that this one has some features that maybe the other one didn't, then you can go ahead and buy this one in addition. But maybe if you're on my list already, you saw one that kind of does this, and you don't want to. You need to save your money. You don't want to do it. And then the other kind of con to this is that these links here, if we go to share them, or if we go to action copy link, what it will do is it will be the Elementio domain. So the benefit, of course, is that it's creating the links for you, but the bad thing is that it's not going to be your blog or anything like that. So if you share it on Facebook or Twitter, that maybe your customers might think, oh, hey, that's not his usual domain. Maybe that's like spam or something like that. Now, of course, to be fair to the product creators, there was that way to optimize the data and the meta title and things like that. But then I just wanted to point that out, that it will be the elementio.io domain that they click to. So if Elementio looks like something that can build your list or help you with affiliate promotions and give you an edge that way, for example, it goes live at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and there's going to be a big discount for it. And the product creators have said that they're interested in continuing and adding more elements and doing a 2.0 version and things like that. So this isn't kind of like a one and done launch. At least that's what I'm told. So if you like the early bird access, because they will be raising the price, of course, if they're serious about continuing to improve the software, then make sure to check it out during that early bird discount. And also, I'm going to be offering tons of high value bonuses as usual to really help take your marketing campaigns and your Elementio campaigns to the next level. So if it's good for you, it looks like it might help, make sure to get it when it launches during the early bird discount if you want to save the most money. And then during that time, you also will get my bonus package that I'm offering along with it. So make sure to check that out below. So again, thanks for checking out this review, and hopefully it helped.